Have you ever wondered how UV rays affect your skin? Let's kick things off with a bit of science. UV rays, or ultraviolet rays, are a form of electromagnetic radiation. They're just beyond the violet end of the visible light spectrum, hence the name ultraviolet. Our primary source of UV rays is none other than our very own star, the sun. But there are artificial sources too, like tanning beds and certain types of lasers. Now, these UV rays are further classified into three types: UVA, UVB, and UVC. Most of the UV rays that reach us are UVA and UVB. UVC rays, while the most dangerous, thankfully don't reach the Earth's surface because our atmosphere absorbs them. But don't breathe a sigh of relief just yet. UVA and UVB rays can still have an impact on our skin. Now that we know what UV rays are, let's delve into how they impact our skin. A scene script. UV rays might be invisible to the naked eye, but their effects on our skin are quite visible. Now let's break down the science of how UV rays wreak havoc on our skin. Picture this: when UV rays come into contact with our skin, they don't just bounce off. Instead, they penetrate, causing damage that can be both seen and unseen. Let's talk about UVA rays first. These rays dive deep into the layers of our skin all the way down to the dermis, where collagen and elastin fibers are located. Collagen and elastin, you see, are the building blocks of our skin. They keep it firm, plump, and wrinkle-free. However, when UVA rays infiltrate the dermis, they damage these fibers, leading to premature aging and wrinkles. So, if you ever wondered why sun lovers often develop wrinkles earlier, it's the UVA rays at work. But that's not all. Let's move on to UVB rays. These rays are less intense but more harmful. Unlike their UVA counterparts, UVB rays don't dive deep. They affect the outer skin layers, causing what we commonly know as sunburns. But sunburns are just the tip of the iceberg. UVB rays play a significant role in the development of skin cancer. They can directly damage the DNA in our skin cells, which in turn can lead to mutations and ultimately cancer. Now, here's a crucial point. Both UVA and UVB rays are equally sinister. While they affect different layers of the skin, both can harm the skin's DNA. This DNA damage increases the risk of skin cancer, making sun protection more than just a beauty routine. It's a health necessity. Remember, every time you step out into the sun without protection, you're exposing your skin to these harmful rays. They may be invisible, but their damage is very real. The damage from UV rays is not just skin deep, but affects our DNA too. So, think twice before skipping that sunscreen and always be sunsmart. Now that we understand the harm UV rays can cause, it's crucial to know how to protect our skin. One of the most effective ways is wearing sun protective clothing. It's not just about the hat, folks. Look for clothes with a UPF, ultraviolet protection factor, rating. The higher the UPF, the better the protection. Next, let's talk sunscreen, your skin's best friend. Choose a broad-spectrum sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30. Apply generously and frequently, especially after swimming or sweating. And remember, no sunscreen can block all UV rays, so don't rely on it alone. Consider seeking shade, particularly during peak sun hours between 10 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon when UV rays are strongest. Lastly, don't forget your eyes. Wear sunglasses that block out 99 to 100% of both UVA and UVB light. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start protecting your skin from the harmful effects of UV rays. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We began our journey by diving into the intriguing science of UV rays, these invisible yet powerful streams of energy that originate from the sun. We discovered that these rays, while essential for vitamin D production, can have a dark side when it comes to our skin health. We then explored how UV rays can damage our skin, leading to premature aging, sunburn, and, in severe cases, skin cancer. We learned that the strength of UV rays isn't just determined by the brightness of the sun, but also by factors like altitude and reflection of surfaces like water and snow. Finally, we discussed effective ways to protect our skin from UV rays, from wearing sunscreen with a high SPF to seeking shade during peak sun hours. and wearing protective clothing. Knowledge is power, and with this information, we can make smarter choices about our skin health. Stay sun safe, and remember, the skin you take care of today will thank you tomorrow.